I know that your loved one's federal prison is the absolute worst. It doesn't matter if your loved one's at McKean, Florence, FPC Montgomery, Pensacola, Thompson, Beaumont, or Bastrop. Whatever federal prison your loved one is at is the absolute worst. Don't believe me? Just go to our Facebook group, also called Federal Prison Tips. Now, as somebody that spent over 7 years in federal prison, I don't discount for a second that your loved one is having a hard time in federal prison. But what I need you to understand is that when you send us a report by DM, then we have to vet it by 3 different sources before I put anything out there. And that's not really what we're about. We're about helping people navigate federal prison and getting through federal prison and even post-conviction remedies. But there are 2 groups out there that are making a huge impact and splash advocating for inmates in federal prison when the conditions are just absolutely up. And that's the Loved Ones Coalition, and you always see Chrissy in our comments. She's one of my dear friends. And of course, the First Network. Heather Purtle is also one of my great friends. Whether you want to deal with the Loved Ones Coalition or the First Network, those are the 2 places I would start to report bad conditions in federal prison. We are fortunate because Federal Prison Tips on Instagram and TikTok has the largest audience in the federal prison space. That's why when I get videos of roaches in the food at Fort Dix or things crawling through the ceiling in Beaumont, yeah, I'm going to put that out there. But to hear about the air conditioning or things like that, you need to stack it up. Chrissy with the Loved Ones Coalition and Heather with the First Network are there to help take all of those kind of complaints. We take the big stories and bring a light. But remember, if I put it out there, your loved one is probably going to get retaliated on. At federalprisontips.com, we help the justice impacted navigate the federal prison system, from indictment to reentry and everywhere in between. If you or a loved one is in federal prison or facing federal prison, please like, share, and subscribe.